just talk about that and this. I don't got no plan. When you hit, you just get it in. Say no shit like man. Throw it hand. All this fake flexing, you was just a sham. Fake shoes as a fake necklace. Should've stuck in van. I'm a god, I'm a juggernaut. What do I invent? Y'all be flexing, y'all in van. Out the muscle, we make band. Already got talk, he got walk. You gon' die just where you stand. Said he want smoke, said he want saw. Now he a truck. God damn. Don't wanna talk, you on my clock. What do I walk? God damn. Throw hands on me, fuck a block. You get it popped. God damn. Thought I was goofy. Throwing hands laughing, they thought I was Luffy. Thought he would catch me, he got me cackling. Blood, gore, violence, that shit amuse me. Stepping to us, gang, what is you proving? Shaking and screwing, you rappers stewing. Y'all talk like groupies, what is you doing? Got hands like Broly, I beat him profusely. I'm up the side punching and no loose leaf. Yeah, it's like bro, slow down. I'm like, nah, brother, man, I'm zooming. Can't let no other man outdo me. If he Yujiro, then I'm Yu-Gi-Oh! Either way, you finna fold off movement. Car get pulled, he pulling some fool shit. Full clip, two clip, shit, what it do? Pay dues, you stupid. We made a movement.
What's going on, chat? I'm here.
Only thing is seven is a 10. I've been sitting at the top and I ain't seen another sin. So why you talking about the pinnacle when you ain't never been? I am him, I am him, I am him. Man, fuck that talk, we get it in the blood, I always win. I am him,
all right.
I am him, I am him. Ain't been about that, ain't been about that. You got a problem, we don't defend. Bitch, what the fuck you on? You should know, but it is over when they cut it on this song. Too hot, too hot. Bitch, you better cuff the tongs. 808s, they get to moving and the dumpies out the thongs. Bitch, I've been a boss. I'm the opposite of SOL, never lost. I've been handling the rock, try to pray you get crossed. And you trying to serve these dry ass songs with a sauce. Turn it on.
Yo, what's good? How are you? I'm just doing a quick little hour stream. I don't know. I want to do this thing where I'm drawing like everybody's avatars for Crackpot and spacing those out because they make for really easy, like if I want to just see like the process, I can export these videos, which is kind of baller. Ain't nobody out here that can better me. I'll chop you into pieces and I'll beat your body separately. Eat your ass up. I don't have the time for second beat. Once we finish this, it'll just be me chatting though. I'm him. Yeah, no, it's cool. I am him. What's going on? Welcome to Crackpot, a collective channel with a bunch of... no, that's stupid. Hi, welcome to Crackpot. My name's Only Amune, and today I'm going to show y'all how to draw some of our crew, starting off with myself, the character that I am most familiar with. We are using Procreate today, and I am using the Evolve brush. I don't know how this is going to edit, but, you know, if you're curious at all on how we, or how I draw characters for thumbnails and everything like that, yes, you are. Yeah, if you're at all interested in how I draw people for thumbnails and all that, because I do a lot of the art for our channel, this is how it will go. So with Amune, he's a very, very simple, at least with the way I draw him, he's a very simple shape. So for at least head-wise, just basic circle. It's nothing like too crazy. I like a thick outline. Just it's personal preference. And then his hair, most people are like, oh, this is just Goku. I personally kind of just realized that it's more akin to Fancy Pants from the Fancy Pants Adventure games, the browser games, which is funny. So once you get his top hair like that, It's just a simple M for the rest. And then you'll take out the rest, the top piece of the head to give that full hair shape. Now, I am no artist by any means. And it's something that I usually do in case it feels like it's a little too fatty on one end is I will kind of curve that um, to give more of that face. A little bit of area to breathe. So now that we have that, and that's your basic like head shape for Immune, which is nice. Now, I usually do facial features. It really depends on what I'm looking for. If because I've done like the mouth and eyes so many different ways. Uh, for Immune, um, I've given him like full pupils, but majority of the time, I'm very simple. I like the dot dot and the small little smile. However, in this situation, I might just give him some big eyes with some nice little pupils. He's like looking for something. And just simple little mouth there. Yeah. Very nice, very simple. Um when it comes to the hair, by the way, we try and aim for the 4 spikes. Sometimes I'll add a couple little um pieces, but we don't want it too overly spiky. Next, we would give him his neck. And then immediately after doing the neck, I give him um, a V for his shirt. uh, and then immediately from there, we arch out his shoulders. And then bring it down like so. A lot of the times I am drawing face on. I try and just for at least what I'm working on. And then we from the middle of the V bring it down. Actually no, because what we're gonna do is nowadays he has his suspenders. For what we're going for with Immune. He's got his suspenders there. And then you'll curve out his hands. And then something I'm going to actually adjust a little bit is that hairline because I'm not too much of a fan of it. Again, with that just M shape. And that just feels a lot better. Gives a lot more freedom with at least how everything is looking. And then we'll when we do pants, we do I can show that off as well with a lot of reference pieces that we're working on. Now we are going to we add some color. I do usually just a bottom layer. For this pink, For hair, we go with a pink that's kind of a little bit darker, like a nice like hot pink, or more magenta than anything. But Amune does have like a nice pink hair, which accents with usually a bit of like if I ever draw him with like jewelry, or his socks are always the same color as his hair. Um, and then for skin tone, at least with Procreate, I've got the campfire section right here. I'll usually go with a lighter tone here. Immune used to have pure white skin because he was going to be a test dummy. I really liked the idea of a sentient test dummy as a concept, and so I wanted to do that with him. Now, that doesn't look too great. So we'll probably just go with a gray. No. I might just get rid of that mouth and just give him a little bit of a smile. Yeah, so Immune used to be a test dummy starting out. And I thought that was a really fun concept, but then he turned into this weird little guy. Um, and I think instead of these eyes, we're gonna go with that dot dot smile as well, which is kind of nice. Oh, that is not great. Let's see here. Going like that. We'll fill in everything we're missing. Yeah, and so with a lot of this, you want to just make sure the silhouette matches, because you can honestly give him whatever. And so long as the silhouette's there, then it's all good. Give him kind of that like face where it's like really questioning what's going on. And I might just take that. Oh. Oh, okay. My mistake. Wrong layer. And then, yeah, once again, just taking this piece right here and kind of moving it up a little bit. Or maybe I won't. Just keep it right there. And then, so once again, with our skin tone, oh, going back to our base layer for everything. Something I did forget with Immune is he typically has his sleeves rolled up. Um, and I found that rolling up your sleeves can be super easy to draw with just rectangles. I don't know. A lot of what I do is all kind of self-taught. I've had some people that have definitely helped me out a bit, but I've learned basically everything I've done on my own. Um, yeah. More about this current Immune though is that he is I don't have much of a like a background for him. But he gives a very Um, I'm trying to he's based around a game show host. Um, and with my initial feelings towards him, he was a game show host that was touring around different places for a very long time, and stumbled upon the Twitch scene and decided to make his own little show. Not inherently a game show, but a place where he could just be him, and he wanted to make for all of that. Merge that down. We can do the same thing here. We'll grab just a white and start coloring this in. Um, and yeah, he's gone through a lot. At least with Immune, even with the name, like he the name only Immune for me has gone through a plethora of renditions for what feels like ages now. And then, so what I do for shading is I will instead just use base colors and then take my opacity to about a 45 degree, or not 45% of what it is typically, and then take either blacks or whites for at least what I'm doing. Uh, and it's all in a curve. Give a little bit more of a dramatic um, look. And then you can even use the same layer for um, that same angling and everything there. And a little bit of a corner there. Maybe actually not, though. We can keep that there. And then just for a little bit of contrast under with the hair, I'll go with the second spike a little bit. And yeah, so that is how we draw Immune. Um, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, please leave a comment in the description. And make sure to check out Crackpot Collective on Blue Sky, YouTube, and whenever we go live on Twitch. Thank you all so much, and I will catch you all next time. All right, next, just to make this a little bit of a lengthier thing, we will go with Jumber Dunkus, and then basically we'll just be chatting while I'm drawing. That way I can disable the audio, and then have Nick do a outline overview. What's going on? Welcome to Crackpot. My name is Only Immune, and today you're going to be learning how to draw our good friend Jumber Dunkus. He's going to give you a little bit of insight on his character in a little bit, but we're going to get started and at least show how I start drawing the character and some of the different renditions I've done as well. So for Jumber Dunkus, um, he's a take your brush at first. He's a very oval shape initially, which is a very fun. It's a very fun shape to draw, and then you're able to give him a 1, a 2, or no. So with his face, you're basically just looking for two circles and then two curved lines for his eyes. You've pretty much got it there. This is his guy. And then for coloring, you're going to be looking at um a very vibrant orange. Um around for his body, and then you're going to look for a little bit of a desaturated orange for his eyes. Not my finger accidentally overtaking the pen that I'm using. And basically just take this orange, desaturate it a little bit, and then make it just a tad bit darker. That is definitely more of a brown than what we're looking for. But yeah, that is how you draw Jumper Dunkus. This version, at least that's his base version. What we are going to work on next, however, is the way that I draw Mr. Jumper Dunkus um, for thumbnails. And while I'm doing this, he's going to give you a little bit of overview on his character and kind of just explain his thought process towards it all. And chat, obviously, he's not here um, to do that. So if you guys want to see his insight on it all, you'll have to check out the Crackpot video when it gets released in the new year. And so he just becomes a little guy. Um, give him a little collar, and then you'll go down like this. And then okay, so what you'll actually do is you'll make it angled like so. And then you'll get rid of this piece and this piece to give him the little like scarf and neck piece. Now we are still gonna keep the same colors that we used for the still that very, very, very vibrant orange. For the face, however, it is going to be across the entire body. But with what I was saying, um, with the shading on our previous episode, or with the immune, I'm gonna give the eyes a little bit of a darker, a very slightly darker shading. But now you're probably wondering to yourself, what about the body? What's the little robe looking like? With the robe, one of Jumper Dunkis's other colors that he really uses quite a bit is a dark kind of navy blue. And I'm trying to see if I can get the correct tone. It's not exactly one-to-one to what I've used in the past. However, this does not look bad. But his color scheme is a um, orange and blue. So the body of the robe is this nice blue color here. Very confused as to why that keeps happening. And then, so for the little trimming that we have around the neck and the um, down the body, we're going to use a darker version of this blue. Um, oh, shit. Okay, we are going to. But last and not least, with all of this, we are going to show our last and final form of a Jumper Dunkus that I've drawn in the past, and it's been a very fun time to work on this as well. Because it's not inherently a silly, it's a very silly version. It's extremely buff. You got this little goober, right? And so you'll hit him with a big head, or not a big head. But you'll hit him with the classic face that we've been working on quite a bit, where it's the two eyes, all that. No neck. The big thing that is like in conjunction with all of these, no neck whatsoever. But you are gonna you are layering on muscle because this version of Jumberdunkus is jacked. I don't know anatomy at all. So I know that I'm not that good at this. Um, However, I give it my best to make sure that I draw this version of Jumberdunkus um, with the utmost respect and generosity, to say the least. Now, we are going to remove these because they're a little too wide. So we're going to give him that. That's a little too far down, so we'll go like that. And then we'll give him a nice rounded stomach. Now this is probably the best I've actually ever drawn the body for this man. Big hulking shoulders. Because again, can't stress this enough. This is hulking Jumberdunkus. Curve these in there to just amplify what we are looking at. And so that's like this right here. Now moving into his regular arms, you're gonna not contort his arm like that, I'll tell you that. Or like that, to be honest. And then you're just gonna give him the nubs. Because I could not be asked. I gotta look at what I've done in the past for this stuff. But we can just go to my Jumberdunk. Okay, so I've given him like jean shorts before. And we will still probably keep on this trend with this guy. But I've also given him so we will also get rid of this stomach because we're going with kind of belted given the Jumberdunkus a belt buckle because he's just that fucking. need to continue to shrink him down because he is just way too hulking, uh, large. Too large and too in charge, as he would always say. Give him the rolled up jeans, or like the big and then his knees. Or his calves, per se. Because again, this guy right here, does not fuck around. Once again, chat, I am not claiming to be any artist at all. I'm just learning, and I wanted to make this series for the Crackpot YouTube channel, and I thought it would be silly. You think it's silly? Please tell me. I'm just kind of giving him muscle lines like everywhere. I don't know if they make sense or not. Kind of little creases where your arms are, because if you don't notice, you have those as well. Yeah. Same thing with like near the wrists. To show like they've bent. You're gonna have those like darker lines. Um, yeah. Okay. So now the fun part of coloring this monstrosity. Um, Thankfully we've kind of captured a very large amount of the colors necessary for him. So we can just roll with him like that. And just, yeah, just smothering them with color. I like to have fun with my with the simpler characters I draw, where you can get a extremely beyond built, or not like built, but like detailed rendition, where they are just a guy. And I think that is hilarious. Knowing that a character, a very simple design, has a version out there that is just absolutely packing is it's funny. Now I'm gonna pass it back to Jumper Dunkus for his final thoughts on the matter, um, both in regards to this monstrosity and just in general, letting you guys know about some upcoming stuff if there is any. And then once we're done here, chat, we will work on the shading aspect, because I have never actually shaded clothing or just shorts. So we will figure that out together. I feel like the belt buckle needs to be like kind of that dark orange that we had there, just to really further things along. Going back with the black, that way I can give him small little pockets. These pockets are fun. That's right, chat. Pockets are fun. We're gonna merge that down. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take these guys. Interesting. Did not expect that to happen. We're gonna take these guys. We're just gonna make them a little bigger. Actually, we're going to... what are we going to do? Amazing. I think as a um, assist, I'm gonna just do it like that. And then so we will begin our very detailed shading because it's funny. Um, and chat again if you've enjoyed this fun little series that we've got going on with Crackpot. Um, yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Show us some love because I definitely enjoy working on this, and I think that it would be cool if I knew that others did too. So with these guys, I'm just gonna add a little bit of shine to their noggins. And maybe just a tad down here. I didn't think about the fact that I was gonna have to shade when doing this, so I'm a little annoyed with myself on that part. Because otherwise I would have kept the line art or the colors separate. That way the lines could really just allow me to fuck up wherever without really having to think about the line art. Gotta really define these guys. This is so dumb. But yeah, well, if you're catching the end of this video, make sure to catch this live on twitch.tv/onlyimmune. No. Um, and so, yeah, that is how you draw Jumper Dunkus from our little crew of misfits. If you're catching this live on Twitch, thank you so much for watching. If not, make sure to click the links down below to catch it when it goes live on all of our crew. We'll have more videos on how to draw our little band of misfits later down the line. And thank you for being a part of our crack. All right, chat, that's all for me. I am...
Guys, this battle we're fighting isn't just for us. This is for the world. Hand in hand, make waves with broski. We got swag in the bag on us. Hand in hand, hammer clap with emotion.
Let me
Handle
see.
with my
Anybody
blood.
alive
Never
right
had
now?
none but a little hood trophy. Scar my back, help lift me up. Down with bro, that's mental. Blood start spilling, guns get drawn on us. That's when shit get real. Gotta keep little bro in line, make sure he's stunned. See where we from, never had no luck. It's either up or bro then fuck. Look at our cause, got curse at the core. Am I human? I'm not sure. So every time gotta call that bluff, make sure we
Because I got work in an hour.
The narrative, family ties had to pry and bury them. Away from the dead ain't no choice how I carry it. Play with my burdens, we all know the scariest. I don't give a fuck about your friends, I don't care about your chums, don't care what you bump. Wanna know what I care about, tell you what's up. Wanna roll up a backwood, think it's a stump.
I'm trying to see if I'm gonna be able to send y'all anywhere.
We might have to go get shit crunched. Oh, king of the curse, you finna show me what's worse, we eat that up. All I got homies dead, soil plans, I'm trying to run my ones. I need to retain my focus, hemoglobin, I throw like spear on Trojan. Wanna flow with me, no man, we gon' pull up and leave him ocean leaking. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm still
I don't think I've heard this. What the fuck is that? TwitchCon hype? What the fuck? Yo, Evan, you got anybody on your end live right now that I can send y'all? Jamming, yeah.
Set up, I'm ready to go. Blood rain down, full D shit, ocean. Man, these demons ain't got remorse. So I think it's time we stoop to our lowest. Yeah, clap my hands, just
But no, that was a W.
high pressure, God ain't better. See, I was
Just Lobo. Are those people you know or people you watch? Because if they're people you watch, that's fine. If it's people you know, I'd prefer it. That way, it's just some rando. You know what I'm saying?
Certain shit can't pull off with me. That pays they walls really can't talk all that wall quickly. Tell me who better than I. Bro, on my side, we tackle the gods. Terror, we shuffle the cards. I pull a sword and we toppling odds. He said it's all dark.
Yo, I watched, so nah, I got you.
Said we not valid to slide. Journey gon' end with him talking to God. It might take all of us to get past him. Bro, you set up the front and I blast him.
Yeah, no, Lobos, he got 432. I do not feel comfortable sending two people that way. And Juve?
They did bro dirty. Pass me the ball, bro, I'm putting up 30. See Ben Frank bust, bro got flirted. And the ops I crushed, it's no use hurting. Like big bro Choso, I'm still murked. We sat at the table, our final serve. These tears will
Yeah, 50K. Okay.
What's worse is still gonna back and strong. He trying to put me and big bro to bomb. I'm just trying to make me a world where it stop. Trying to make me a world where we all belong. But instead, curses bled. All my homies dead and gone. My teacher's dead, homies dead. The future's dead if we facing a loss. And you really might, UG. Toto, throw me in. I'm working on it.
I'm being real. I have not heard this. This is good.
Domain expansion.
This might be like one of my favorite Peso tracks.
Dude, is that Gojo? What the fuck? How did he get? Oh, it's Utah. Little bitch, I'm back from the dead that the peso was candy, get scar on my head. Damn. Little bitch, I'm back from the dead that the peso was Gojo, cause limitless bread. Damn. Little bitch, I'm back from the dead, better yeah, boy, is Utah. I'm stuck in his head. Damn. Little bitch, I'm back from the dead with a couple of colors, is blue and it's red. Damn. How could I hesitate? Money count, meditate, build me a legacy. No point in settling first place, man.
Goddamn.
Half is settling up. Damn.
I'd say probably just end stream rather than raid out. It's been a slow day anyways. Yeah, I got you. I gotta figure it out. I mean, I genuinely, I kind of... This song got me wanting to keep going. Low-key. Is this a bop? Yeah. Only so strong survive 4. I love the only so... Dialga and Palkia. Boogie Woogie. It's a vibe.
Never been one for the bitch out. Shuffle wanna rap too, might have to switch out. No sound finna make a move, we don't get caught. Chop, make a stand up, nigga wanna sit down. Red dot really do a lot.
You know, fuck it. I'll send y'all a buck. He's a homie of Days. He's doing Fortnite. Cancel. No. Yeah, I'm just ending.